This is Durden number 1. Is it this one? No.
They couldn't even come up with original names?
No, they're like movie titles. Yeah. This one is Cedarwood. This is the one that smells like cheap Easter chocolate. You know, the kind that's got the bunny wrapped in tinfoil that they obviously painted in 1979?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, no, enjoy. Have fun.
Oh, boy.
Here you go.
Okay, this one actually, it doesn't smell like that to me.
Now, what are you getting?
It actually smells like this armoire, this cedar armoire that my mom and dad have. It's not that bad. It's not super pleasant, but it smells like somebody who's been cutting wood all day, basically, to me. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not exactly the best thing ever, either.
I know which armoire you're talking about.
Yeah.
After smelling this, the picture of the armoire popped in. It's not terrible, but...
Like, so far, like, I'd rather do the laundry soap smelling one than this one, but compared to the first one, yeah.
Like
the other one was
if I didn't
way stronger. This one's a more subtle smell to it.
Yeah.
I can see that. No, okay, so that one's an okay.
Yeah, that's an okay. Yeah.
Well, hello, friends. This is it. I'm not usually recording like this. This is a different setup. But it's time for the horrible soap experiment to begin. I have all 6 bars put on a random selector thing, and I'm gonna start. I also just kind of woke up, so I sound horrible. But this is the intro. I'm frightened of what's going to come out of this, but yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoy this. So today, we're going to start. I'm stalling, I know. Let's press the button and see what happens. Spin the wheel. And here we go. It's spinning. You can't see that, but I know, but... Okay. It looks like our first bar of soap is Durden, or Durden, as King Cobra kept calling it, the original. I have it in the box over here. I actually have to go get it. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one. Okay. So professional, I know. That's not it. There it is. Soap number 1. This is the cedarwood one. God, it stinks. Okay. So, this is, this is the beginning. I hope you people enjoy this. I guess I'll be back whenever I'm done doing this part.
A few moments later.
So try the first soap. It is soap, I will say that. It is actually something that cleans you. I'll give it that. That is the bare minimum of what it said it would do. It lathers nicely. It's a lot bigger of a bar than like I'm used to, because it's like a huge square. It's like the size of my little, well, I think it's a little bit bigger than my Raspberry Pi box, actually. So, yeah, it's a big old bar. And it's a little weird at first, but it's not the worst soap I've ever used. It does just smell like a pine lot. I know it says cedarwood, but it's a thing. Like, if you've never worked construction, you've never really been around certain types of wood, and I know cedarwood's supposed to smell a certain way, but treated pine also smells a very specific way. And treated pine's what you use in, like, really basic construction if you're building, like, a house or a deck or whatever. And for those of you who have worked construction, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly the smell. It's not just pine. It's pine treated with, like, a it's to prevent rot, to prevent wood rot. So it makes it more solid. But, yeah, it has a very unique scent. If you've ever been to any, like, hardware store that has a lumber yard, you'll know it, because the whole place smells like it. It's super strong. So just the whole building in that section, because usually, like, Home Depot or whatever is huge, that whole area will just smell like, no matter whatever wood they have, it always smells like treated pine, because it's super, super strong. And that's pretty much what this smells like. I just smell like a lumber yard right now. I guess there are worse things to smell like, so, you know, there's that. But, As for the rest of the claims, does it make me feel more playful, charismatic, and more attractive to the females? Not really. I have a headache and I want to make coffee. And that's about it. I'm not getting anything else. So, I don't know. I'm going to do a few more updates as the day goes on, so I can let you guys know, because I literally just got out of the shower. I don't know if this is going to, like, dry my skin out or anything, because it's too soon to tell. But I guess we'll find out. So, I guess I'll see you guys in the next update. Okay.
Eventually.
Alright, so it's about 7 o'clock. I have had this stuff on all day, and first off, I don't smell it anymore. Like, it's pretty much gone. Maybe I'm just used to it, but I don't know. I'm not really getting anything. Maybe a tiny scent of wood, as if I've been out in the woods hiking recently, but even then not nearly as strong as you would expect. It's made my skin really dry. I will say that. It's definitely drier than I'm used to. I'm not a huge fan of that. It is soap to the very specific degree. It is exactly what it's set out to be. It is soap. As for like a amazing fragrance that lasts all day and is super attractive, I didn't get any of that. No, I'm not seeing that. This one was alright. It was not the worst. We had this kind of running theory that it would be maybe a little less horrible after it's been used. Kind of like certain perfumes are better if they're being worn rather than if they're, just straight out of the bottle. Maybe it's just a little too much. It's kinda, I'll give it a little. It's not the best. It certainly isn't the worst. We haven't gotten to the worst one yet. But it's tolerable, I guess. I would not use it every day. This is very, like I said, it's very dry. And if you're using a scented soap or body wash, and maybe this is just my opinion, but if you're doing that and then you have to, use some kind of lotion afterwards, and a lot of time those lotions also have fragrances, then what's the point of the soap if you're just going to cover it up? Why even bother having a scent if you're just literally going to cover that scent? Why wouldn't it just be an unscented thing that helps you get clean? So, I don't really understand how this is supposed to be good. It's definitely not what I had in mind. I thought it was going to be much worse. This isn't the worst, but again, it's not the best. And I can definitely see something else being better. The biggest issue I have with this, and the main reason I'm kind of pulling on little things, is because of the price. I bought the whole pack, which was a $50 pack, but each individual bar is about $10. So, yeah, for a $10 bar of soap, this is not, this is not doing it. This isn't hitting on all cylinders for me, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of weak sauce. So, maybe the others are better. Maybe they're not. I don't know. If this experiment needs a repeat in order to get a better result, I can try that, but not immediately. I know from just the way I feel right now, if I was to use this every single day, my skin would be really dry. So I can't do that. I can feel how that's not okay. So tomorrow, I've decided the best way to do this is I'm going to break it up every other day when recording these. Now, I don't know when they'll come out, if they'll come out all at once or whatever. But yeah, I've decided I have to give myself at least one day with normal people soap that actually is hydrating and, good for my skin rather than this stuff. I might give it a day 2 after rehydrating. I'll think about it. If not, we'll move on to the next one. But, yeah, so far, I'm not super impressed. This is not the best, but thankfully, it's not the worst. So, there's that. I have that going for me. So, yeah, this one, I'd give it kind of a I don't know, we're going to rate them out of, like, let's say we'll rate them out of 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. I'd give this, like, a 3.5, maybe a 2. Kind of middle of the road. I'd deduct a few points, maybe like a 2.5 if we're going to go halfway, for the fact that it dries you out. Like, for the fact that it made my skin this dry, and this is one use. No, not a super big fan of that. Everything else is okay. It cleans as intended. There's a lot of it. Anyhow, yeah, I'd say maybe like a 2.5, or because of how it kind of dries your skin out. But there is a lot, so, you know, at least you get that. I don't know. Either way, that's the first bar down. Or maybe I'll do more with it. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But so far, that's kind of where I am at this point. So if you are enjoying this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also, why? Why must you enjoy my suffering? Secondly, I have a merch store and a Ko-Fi. I'm going to put more stupid goals on there. I don't think we're going to do more soap for a little while, but there'll be some other stuff on there eventually. And I have a subreddit. You can send me things there. Anything. Stories, art, weird stuff that you found on the internet. I'm okay with all of it. And there's a live stream every Saturday, so you can see that too. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in the next whatever the hell this series is called. Okay, bye everybody.